Nivalis is an upcoming cyberpunk slice-of-life simulation game developed by Ion Lands. Set in a sprawling, voxel-based city, players can immerse themselves in the daily life of Nivalis, choosing how to spend their time each day. The game offers a variety of activities, including managing businesses like restaurants, ramen stands, or nightclubs, exploring the city by boat, and engaging in fishing. With realistic weather simulations and a dynamic day-night cycle, Nivalis provides a rich and immersive experience.
This city can be a bewildering place, full of strange sights and even stranger people. Luckily for you, I'm here to help you find your feet. I took the liberty of scanning 14,682 publications related to the running of a successful hospitality business, and I can confirm that you are performing above average. Good news.
Vampire: The Masquerade. Bloodlines 2 is the sequel to the acclaimed 2004 action RPG set in the World of Darkness universe. Players assume the role of an elder vampire navigating the complex political landscape of modern-day Seattle. The game emphasizes player choice, allowing for the selection of different vampire clans, each with unique abilities and narratives. Gameplay involves feeding on the city's population to sustain powers, engaging in intense combat, and making decisions that influence the balance of power among vampire factions.
We're all fighting over scraps here.
Welcome to the first day of the rest of your death. Having fun yet?
Street Fighter VI, released on June 2, 2023, continues to expand its roster through downloadable content, DLC. The latest addition is Mai Shiranui, a renowned character from SNK's Fatal Fury and the King of Fighters series. Her inclusion marks a significant crossover, bringing her signature fighting style and moves to the Street Fighter universe. Mai is known for her agility, pyrotechnic attacks, and distinctive fan-based combat techniques. Her integration into Street Fighter VI introduces new gameplay dynamics, appealing to both longtime fans and newcomers. Project Robot is the tentative title for the latest creation from Gen Design, the studio led by Fumito Ueda, acclaimed for titles like Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, and The Last Guardian. Announced during the Game Awards 2024, this upcoming game signifies a shift towards a science fiction setting, featuring mechs and alien elements. While specific gameplay details remain under wraps, the teaser suggests an atmospheric adventure that aligns with Ueda's signature style of emotive storytelling and innovative design. Eriksholm: The Stolen Dream is an isometric, narrative-driven stealth game developed by River End Games. Set in the vibrant city of Eriksholm, inspired by early 1900s Scandinavia, players follow Hannah's quest to find her missing brother, Herman. The journey uncovers a series of events that could alter the fate of the entire city. Players can switch between 3 unique characters, each with distinct abilities to navigate challenges, solve puzzles, and outsmart enemies. The game emphasizes strategic stealth, environmental interaction, and a rich storyline that delves into themes of family and societal change.
Because I thought you respected me.
They're looking for Herman.
You want passage, huh? I'm not keeping these for you anymore. You're taking with you this time.
I won't get past this gent without a dart.
Hey, Gilbert! What's keeping you?
He's not here.
She's brave, but she doesn't know what she set in motion.
Tormented Souls 2 is the sequel to the acclaimed survival horror game Tormented Souls, developed by Dual Effect. Players once again assume the role of Caroline Walker, who embarks on a harrowing journey to rescue her cursed sister, Anna. The game features exploration of eerie monasteries and other nightmarish locations, confronting terrifying creatures with makeshift weapons, and solving intricate environmental puzzles. Maintaining the classic survival horror elements, the sequel promises an immersive experience with a compelling narrative and atmospheric settings. STORROR Parkour Pro is an immersive multiplayer parkour simulation game developed by Hole in the Sleeve Game Studios in collaboration with the renowned parkour collective STORROR. Set in the urban landscape of London's Isle of Dogs, the game offers players the freedom to navigate streets and rooftops, performing dynamic parkour movements captured from real athletes. Players can engage in various activities, including escaping security, racing against time and trials, and participating in skill competitions. The game emphasizes realistic physics and fluid movement, providing a true-to-life parkour experience.
I guess it's a risk you're willing to take.
Citizen Sleeper. 2 Starward Vectors, the sequel to the acclaimed 2022 role-playing game, Citizen Sleeper, developed by Jump Over the Age. Set in the Starward Belt, a collection of habitats within an asteroid field, players assume the role of a sleeper, an emulated human consciousness in an artificial body, on the run from a controlling corporation. The game builds upon its predecessor's tabletop-inspired mechanics, utilizing dice rolls to determine outcomes in various scenarios. Players will command a ship, recruit a crew, and navigate complex relationships while undertaking contracts and exploring the richly detailed universe.
On the run, a hard worker with certain needs. I met your needs. I gave you a crew, lent you a ship, even hooked you up with a contract or two. And yes, I took my share. But that only seems fair. I invested in you. But then, you went and did this. And now, you don't need this. And I don't need you anymore.
The Witcher 4 is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by CD Projekt Red. Serving as the first installment in a new trilogy, the game is set after the events of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Unlike the original trilogy, which featured Geralt of Rivia as the protagonist, The Witcher 4 centers on his adoptive daughter, Ciri. Players will follow Ciri's journey as she navigates the challenges of becoming a Witcher, exploring a dark and immersive open-world environment. The game aims to build upon the rich narrative and complex character development that the series is known for, introducing new gameplay elements and mechanics to enhance the player experience.
A Witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods!
No! You chose her.
Rusty Rabbit is an upcoming Metroidvania action platformer developed by Nitroplus and published by NetEase Games. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where humans have abandoned Earth, the game introduces a civilization of rabbits who revere the tales of Peter Rabbit as sacred texts. Players take on the role of Stamp, an elderly rabbit who pilots his mech, Junkster, through the remnants of Ment Chimney in search of his missing daughter. The game combines side-scrolling action with exploration, featuring diverse stages and a variety of weapons and abilities to overcome challenges and enemies. The Blood of Dawnwalker is an upcoming single-player, open-world action role-playing game set in a dark fantasy universe. Developed by Rebel Wolves, a studio founded by former CD Projekt Red developers, the game is set in an alternate 14th century Europe, specifically in the Gothic kingdom of Vale Sangora, nestled within the Carpathian Mountains. Players assume the role of Cohen, a Dawnwalker, a being caught between human and vampire realms, who must utilize both vampiric and human abilities to navigate a world dominated by vampire lords.
You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child!
Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Project TH, also known as Project Two Hearts, is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by EVR Studio. Based on the popular webtoon Mudang, the game is set in a futuristic, unified nation of Korea, exploring themes of espionage and political intrigue. Players will experience a narrative-driven adventure with a blend of stealth and action elements, enhanced by photorealistic graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5. Judas is an upcoming first-person shooter developed by Ghost Story Games, led by Ken Levine, the creator of the BioShock series. Set aboard a disintegrating starship, players assume the role of Judas, a mysterious and troubled character who must forge alliances or betray companions to survive. The game emphasizes player agency, with decisions significantly impacting the narrative and gameplay outcomes. Utilizing Unreal Engine, Judas promises a richly detailed environment and immersive storytelling reminiscent of Levine's previous works.
People say I have this coming. And you know what? They're right.
Little Devil Inside is an action-adventure role-playing game developed by NeoStream Interactive. Set in a 19th century-inspired world, blending steampunk and fantasy elements, the game follows explorers on missions to uncover supernatural occurrences and creatures. Players engage in survival mechanics, combat, and exploration, all presented with a distinctive visual style. The game offers both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes, allowing for diverse gameplay experiences. FragPunk is an upcoming free-to-play 5 vs 5 hero-based first-person shooter developed by Bad Guitar Studio. The game introduces a unique twist to the genre with its shard cards, which allow players to alter the rules of each round, creating dynamic and unpredictable gameplay scenarios. Players can choose from a diverse roster of heroes, each with distinct abilities, and utilize a wide array of weapons to engage in fast-paced, team-based combat. The inclusion of shard cards ensures that no two matches are alike, as these cards can modify various aspects of the game, such as amplifying jump height, reversing roles of attackers and defenders, or even resurrecting the entire team. Hunting Simulator 3 is the latest installment in the hunting simulation series developed by Nacon Studio Ghent. Building upon nearly a decade of expertise in hunting games, this third opus aims to provide an authentic hunting experience for enthusiasts. The game introduces the SimFauna system, a dynamic feature that faithfully reproduces animal behavior, allowing players' actions to have a real impact on animals and the environment. Players can explore vast, open-world environments, hunt over 40 species of animals, and utilize equipment from renowned brands such as Beretta, Winchester, and Browning. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Skydance New Media, led by Amy Hennig, known for her work on the Uncharted series. Set during World War II, the game features an ensemble cast, including Steve Rogers, Azuri, Gabriel Jones of the Howling Commandos, and Nanali, leader of the Wakandan spy network. Players will navigate a narrative-driven experience, engaging in combat and espionage to thwart Hydra's sinister plans in occupied Paris. The game emphasizes a blend of stealth, action, and cooperative gameplay elements, allowing players to utilize the unique abilities of each character to overcome challenges.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful, stand wasami.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem. Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American